Alrighty, welcome to another tutorial. I wanted to focus on another feature in Markout, which is the deck editor. This is actually one of the features you'll be using the most inside of Markout. So let's go to it. And actually, it's the deck builder. I'll change the names on these so frequently I forget. But first thing you'll be greeted with is the option to either go with a deck that already exists or add a deck. So we're going to just add a brand new deck, and we are going to call this deck Tutorial Deck. If you ever wonder why I have so many typos in the game, it's why, because I type too fast and I try to click on things too fast, and also my mouse and all of my hardware likes to fail on me. But yeah, I'm gonna try to clean these typos up because I don't like typos. So first thing you'll be greeted with when you come into here is an assortment of your cards. First of all, so this is just your inventory list or your card pool. So this is where you actually pull cards from to add to your deck. You can sort this list if you want to sort them by different things. So sort by rank, or let's say if I wanted to look for a specific card, I can go in and type in super kick. And now you see I popped up 3 super kicks as well as a corner super kick. And then on the right, I have my tutorial deck. I mean, I have my actual deck. So this is the name of the deck right here, which you could always edit by hitting that arrow. We like the name, we'll keep it. You have the amount of cards in your deck right now. So I have 7 out of 35 that I can have total. And then right below that, I have all the cards that are in my actual deck. So that's pretty cool to see, you know, see them pretty clearly, everything on the screen laid out. If I wanted to swap my deck for a different deck, I could hit swap deck, but we're going to stay with tutorial deck. And then I could also delete my deck, but we're not going to delete the deck. We're going to keep the deck. So let me show you the way to quickly add and remove cards from your deck. So if you wanted to go ahead and add, let's say that forearm smash, I can hover over it. I have view, add, and recycle. So what I'm going to click is add, and now you see forearm smashes in my deck. Now let's go ahead and kick that card back out. And it's as simple as that. That's how you add and remove cards pretty quickly, so you can cycle through all of the moves that you wanted to do. So now let's go into what happens if you decided to view a card, and we will go with the super kick. So let's go with the super kick card. So I hit view, and now I can see the card, and this is the next highly detailed screen, which is the card detail screen. So let's actually start from the right side because there's more information over here. So on the right side, you will see a trash can, which means recycle the card and you get money for it. I can view the card stats here. So this just shows me my card usage stats for that card. And I have unique card stats. So I have, each card is actually a unique instance, so they have their own specific data for it. But then I also have overall card stats. So this is for that general card. So if I had 3 instances of super kick cards, it would add all of that together and make it accumulative. And that is where you would see that stat usage inside here. So let's close it back out. And the last thing we have here is the 3D view. And this is just, it allows you to view the card in 3D, which, hey, it's fun. I like it. It really feels nice to see the card in 3D. So yeah, definitely check it out. And then you will see the amount in deck. So this is how many instances of this card I have in my deck, which is 0. I don't have a super kick card in my deck right now. You will see the card, and you will see add to deck or kick from deck. And as you can see, when I hit add to deck, my amount in deck goes up by 1, and I no longer can recycle that card because it's being used in this deck. If I click kick from deck, you see everything reset. So I have my delete button back, my recycle button back, and then I also have 0 in the deck. Now you might be wondering what all of this is about, the upgrade system on the left. So I actually am planning on reworking this system. I wrote it out right before I started these videos, but I'm heading to AEW in a minute, so I wanted to make sure I got these videos together. But this is pretty interesting. I hoped I would have had a level innovation of Formula One, but I think I'll go to Superflex card instead to show you that. But let me just show you the upgrade system first. So cards, are able to be upgraded in the game. And when you upgrade a card in the game, they will do more damage or generate more momentum or different things like that. And to get to new levels, you have to go into this screen where you view a card. You can see that the green field arrow is the level that I'm currently at. And if I hit upgrade, it'll cost a certain amount of money, and I can hit upgrade again. And now you can see I'm at a level 2. So this is actually denoted on the card itself as well, because you see now my up arrow is silver instead of bronze. I have 2 out of 3 indicating that I'm level 2 out of 3. And the top bar on the card is now silver instead of bronze as well. And then I'm going to upgrade it one more time because I want to show you something pretty cool about these cards and what you can do with them in the deck. So let's hit add to deck first. So now this card is on my deck. And now what I want to do is hit upgrade again, but you can see it says can be used as a finisher. So this means that this card, once added to my deck, can actually be used as a finisher when it's upgraded and maxed out. So let's hit upgrade. And let's hit upgrade again. And now we are maxed. We have the gold, baby. Gold all around the top. Gold on the arrow, 3 out of 3. And now you see a button that says finisherize. So let me go out and show you what it looks like before it's finisherize. So right now you see it says, it has the gold arrow and it says 4, which would be the cost of energy resource that is required to use it. But if I go back in here and I hit finisherize, it now makes this my finisher. So I have the mark out logo, and I should add a sound effect or something there because that's pretty important. But it adds the mark out logo here. And if I go back to my deck, you will see it now has finisher all around it to indicate that that gold card is your finisher. Finishers are used when your momentum meter is full inside of a match and will do double damage and require 0 energy. So that's something to look out for when it comes time for your match. Now, something else I wanted to just show you while I'm in here is actually pretty cool in itself. So let's see. So let's go to a modifier card. So we're just going to go to our avalanche modifier card, and I want you to pay attention to that these white cards here, because these are going to be very important. So let's view this card. So when you view it, it doesn't have any levels because this card does no damage, so there is no need to do any upgrades to it. I have one in my deck already, so this is not the one that's in my deck. But if I go to innovations, and I'm getting the tutorial spiel because I'm, new content, I guess. You will see a bunch of different cards under this section. You might be wondering, what does this mean? So these are cards that I can actually create using this card and another card. So for instance, if I go to the Superplex card, you will see that I have an avalanche modifier, which is the card I'm currently on, and I have a vertical suplex. And if you put these cards together, you get a superplex. So this is something that you would know is possible by looking at the white card icon that I talked about earlier. It's on all 3 of these. And what's pretty cool about it is you only need, sorry, I lost my words, but what's really cool about this is that you can do this real time. So if I was in the middle of a match and I had a vertical suplex and an avalanche modifier, I could actually create this superplex real time by just dragging and dropping these cards on each other. Now, the new feature that I have actually allows you to do it right now. So if I hit innovate, hit graph, we get a brand new superplex card now. And now you can see that I have a new superplex card here. And I'll just go show you what happened to that card. You see, I no longer have an avalanche modifier card that is available in my card pool. And I would have had a vertical suplex. I'm not sure how many more I have. But now you can see I only have 3 vertical suplexes left. But if I go to superplex, you will see I have a brand new superplex card, which we just created. Let's add that. So yeah, that is pretty cool to me. I really dig that. And this card again can be upgraded, can be made a finisher. You can see that this actually has innovations of its own, so I can actually innovate it with a ladder card. So if I put a suplex if I put a superplex with the ladder, I actually get the superplex off the ladder, which is pretty cool. And then let's go to formulas. And formulas is what actually makes this card happen. So let's say if you had a superplex card in your deck and you wanted another superplex card, but you didn't know how it was created, you could go to your superplex card and see what formula you can put together to get this superplex card. So that's pretty fun as well. And that is essentially all that I have for this screen. I went through all of the different steps on how you do different things inside of your deck, inside of the card manager, and just make sure you really know all of the nooks and crannies of this system, because it actually makes it pretty cool and pretty fun when you want to put different matches together. So I was trying to see if I had a chair or a ladder move, but I don't. However, it is okay, because if I ever wanted one, I can just go here to loose cards. I can hit chair modifier. I'm just gonna show you something real quick before I head out. Table, and let's add a ladder, and these cards can be found if I go back to my deck builder. And let's go back to our tutorial deck, and now you see I have a ladder, table, and chair. So if I go to chair and go to innovations for chair, you see, holy crap, there are a ton of chair moves to be done, and this to me is just pretty cool, pretty awesome, because it just goes to show you how many variations you can make just with this one card. So just having that one card, and let's say a deadlift German suplex, I could have a deadlift German suplex to a chair, and I'm actually gonna innovate that as a permanent innovation. And then let's hop back out. And now you see I have my deadlift German suplex to a chair, which would only be available in, you know, certain match types. So this, if I were, let me just show you something real quick, something else. If I were to try to use this deck right now in a standard match, I actually would not be able to use that card. You see it's unavailable. And that's because in this match type, you can't use chairs or weapon moves. But you do see that finisher card we created is right here. And it looks gorgeous, man. These cards look gorgeous now. And you can see my superplex card that I created is right here. And you can really just get a good look. So you see I have vertical suplex and avalanche modifier. So I could actually create another superplex card on the fly if I get both of those cards at the same time in the match. And another cool thing you can do is you can even merge these cards together. So I think that's the next thing I'm going to do, is just go through how you actually put cards together during a match. So I might pick up from this screen the next time you see me. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope that this was helpful to somebody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.